got a conference matchup where you could say throw out the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, against the 18th ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wildcats will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Cyclones offense will be the first up today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They'll try the option play here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Becht. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Becht. He'll take a deep shot here. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
The Cyclones looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Kansas State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's a big first down and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Trying to convert again on third down. It's 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Wildcats will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Becht. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incompletion makes it second down. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He hands it off from the gun. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Caught behind the line. It's Bradley. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Wildcats will have to kick it away when it comes for a 2nd punt of the game. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Hit as he released it. He's got it in the open. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Looking deep down the left side.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And the Cyclones line up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Becht. Looking to the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the ground, it's Edwards. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. And the Wildcats will line up to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Play action here on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Cyclones will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll give it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Becht. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21.
making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Iowa State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. They are pouring it on now. And momentum really building up. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Tailback with another carry. Across the 40. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 13, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on third and short. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. First and goal, handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And he makes the catch to the back of the end zone. Did he get a foot down? No, they rule it incomplete. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 96.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Grinding away on the ground. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.